Hey guys, I'm back. Excuse my voice. It's in the morning. I'm getting ready for work, and I always have kind of a raspy voice, so in the morning. So we'll try to get this done. I'm here to really do a quick face of the day, keeping it simple. Like I said, about the 10 minutes, trying to get ready for work. You just want to kind of go out the door. So we're going to keep it simple. We're going to do a NYC color bronze in New York or bronze in Brooklyn palette. So we're going to do this one. So we'll have a highlight all over the lid in a crease color. So we'll keep it simple with that. And I'm going to use my Infallible foundation. And that's really about it, and some eyeliner. So again, trying to keep it simple, hurry it up. So your face, this face probably takes 10 to 12 minutes. And the reason I say 10 to 12 minutes, I'm looking for my eyebrow pencil. It's because I need to do my eyebrows and I fill it in. So this is kind of takes me a little time to make sure I fill it in correctly. And here, I'm just going to, again, I just follow my natural eyebrow. I don't draw them in. I just fill them in exactly where they are. If you have full eyebrows or you're just not into filling in your eyebrows, you definitely can skip this part. This will save you time in the morning as well. I recently started filling in my eyebrows maybe 6 months or so ago, and I've kind of become addicted, so it's rare that I leave without filling them in. But trust me, boo, I will walk out the house with no makeup on and be like, this is my face, love it. Okay, so now that I have them filled in, this side over here is tripping today. This is where it takes longer when you feel like it's just not coming out right. So once I fill them in, I brush them again just to make sure everything's kind of all coordinated, going in the same direction. I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I put it under my eyebrow to give it a fresh, like it's been done look. So you can see, I just put it right underneath my eyebrow. And I'm going to look back down at the mirror so I can see better. See better because I do not have my contacts in. So I'm blind right now. So definitely need to be really in the mirror. And again, if you don't need to, if you don't fill in your eyebrows, you don't need to do that. You also don't have to highlight underneath your eyebrow once you fill them in. It's just a step to kind of have them look like they just were done. That fresh, tweezed, threaded, however you like to get your eyebrows done look. But you can certainly skip that. Just use my fingers and I'll just brush them across to kind of blend them out. Now we're going to use the Fergie Wet n Wild eye primer. Take a dab. I wouldn't say, I can't say that I've never skipped an eye primer. Eye primer just keeps your eyeshadow from creasing, stays a little bit longer, especially if you're going to work. We're working 8-10 hour days. Some of us even longer than that. We're working 12-hour days. If you're going to school and you skip a primer, it may not be too bad because being in school, high school, etc., yeah, you still got an 8-hour day. College, we generally have, a 4-6 hour day. Might have time between classes. You can do a touch-up, but who really has all time for that? So put a primer if you can. If you don't, it's not the end of the world, I promise. So I have my primer on. I'm not going to do any transition color, any of that nature. We're going to keep it simple today. We're going to take the highlighting color, and let me find a brush real quick that I can use. So I'm going to take my flat shader brush here. No, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to take the flat shader brush and I'm going to take the highlight color here. And I'm just going to pat underneath my brow bone. So you can see we got a lot going on there. It's the shimmery color. So you might be like, OMG, what's going on? It's okay. And all I do is do a sweeping motion one direction. If I felt that I've done a little too much. So just sweep it. So now I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. No, I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to do that today. I am just going to go with the crease brush. I have a round crease brush. I'm going to take this gold color in the palette. And we're just going to go in our crease. And I truly wanted to keep this simple, so I am going to switch over to a bigger fluffy brush and sweep up. Because generally I have on a transition color. That's why I was like, no, I'm not going to grab it. But I forgot I'm trying to keep this 10 minutes or less. And for those of us who do not want to do all the extra steps, or we're learning to do the eyeshadow, and doing a bunch of colors at once can be, at least for me when I started to do this, was intimidating. So we'll keep it to basically 3 colors: the highlight, the eyelid, and done. So using the fluffy blending brush, I'm going to just go and add it to the top of our eyelid. Sweeping motion to add it. Get close to your highlight color because, again, you want it to all blend in. So you get it right up underneath there so you can see it. There you go. Now this palette's more shimmery, so if you're not into shimmery, you definitely get a matte palette. I do want to get a matte palette, so I'm now going into this deeper color, which is the all over lid color. These are good palettes to start with, these NYC ones with the 3, because it does also tell you where to put the color. Because I have some people who have asked me, how do I know what colors go together, etc. And I learned by starting out with palettes that already had all the colors together. And I'm just patting in the all over the lid color. So just pat in up to that crease. So I call up to my fat roll and my eye. So I just pat it in. Okay. I'm going to take that blending brush one more time, and we're just going to sweep a couple times over the crease. Since I went from top to bottom and applying my eyeshadow to blend it in. So now I'm going to take my eyeliner, and in my eyeliner I'm just going to line my eyes. I tug just a little bit. If you tug just a little bit close to the lash line, if you don't do really close to your lash line, you will get a thick eyeliner. And if that's not the look you're going for, then of course you won't be happy. So I'm right on my eyeline because I actually do tug on my skin. And I do kind of go over mine a few times just because my eyelashes always get in the way, so there's space, and I don't like to see like there's spacing in my eyeliner. And for my everyday, I don't do underneath my eyes. So I'm going to add some mascara. So I don't do anything to my waterline most days. Going to work, really all depends on my mood. Right now it is cold here in Texas. I cannot stand the cold. So generally my mood is I do not want to be dressed. I do not want to get up. But I've been traveling for work, so I'm back home at my home base and I have to go in even though I don't want to. But that's neither here nor there. So I've got eyes are done. So next thing we got to do is our foundation. And that's really about it. So I do the droplets. I do a couple of droplets on my foundation brush, just like that. And then I pat and I go. And today I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. It's a demi matte. And so if you're team oily, you will have to set this with a powder. I do have the powder for it, so I'll set that. If you have, you're not into foundation, you already have been done. Basically, you've been done with your face. You just did your eyes and you go out. If you don't need a lot of coverage, you just want to have an even skin tone, then use like a BB cream or a CC cream just to kind of even you out. So in the camera and with this lighting, I know it looks like it's yellow base, but it's really not. It's kind of an orange base to it, which is okay for me. Because I think once you have the orange base in it and you put the powder on, it kind of cancels so you don't have an orange skin tone. Although some of us may kind of have an orange-red undertone in your face. And I couldn't tell you what my exact undertone is. But the orange does not bother me whatsoever. It gives me kind of a different look. So, to make sure. Okay, so that's basically all that I do. I'm just going to go back in with my mascara because I do my bottom lashes last. And if I'm getting a rush, this is where sometimes it could be a little tricky for me. And I say tricky because if I'm in a rush or I'm just having one of those days, forgetful mornings, I have been known to leave the house without my bottom lashes done. Again, not the end of the world. Just an everyday girl who likes to do something to her face. So bottom lash is done. Here's where you could put any lipstick on if you want to do lipstick or if you do chapstick. I would set my face, so I'm going to use the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Powder. And for this, I'm going to use a fluffy brush. And when I say set, I just take it and I kind of just press the powder and circle. Press powder and circle. So my face is basically done. Really simple. We're basically like 12 minutes into the day. Again, you could put lipstick on if you're into lipstick. Leave your chapstick on, which I just have chapstick on. And today, that's really what I feel like is just chapstick. So let me get a little closer into my face. Sorry about moving you everywhere. Hopefully you can see that. I know the lighting is not that great. But we just have a very simple neutral eye today. And you're done. You're out the door. So, alrighty, loves. Let's go ahead and say good day for today. So, hopefully everyone has a fantastic Tuesday. See you again soon. Again, keep it simple, babes.